What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about this new way of countering a Harith. Alright, so we didn't fully counter the Harith this game because this was a trio and our Moscow random and our Minotaur wasn't really positioning correctly. But overall, we did pretty good at, dealing with the Harith pick with this new strategy. So what me and Akatsu did, I picked Kaja first pick, and then he picked Eudora for the burst. So as long as I hook someone, I hook a carry, and Eudora can stun burst someone first skill, that carry's done for, right? You can't do anything about it unless he or she has immortality. So that was the plan on this game. All right, so let's go over it. We'll see what happens right here. Take off my webcam real quick, and I will just use my whiteboard marker to just draw on whatever's happening right now. Let's use color red. So me and Akatsu, of course, will be mid lane right here. Mage and a support mid, and I saw Grok go into the bush. Let me choose another color. Give me a second. I need a brighter red, so it's better. There you go. There you go. That's better. So I know that Grok is on this left side bush, so I was trying to bait him to go out right there, and then get some harass in on his HP. So we're winning so far, full HP, and then a little bit of damage into the Grok. We did get hit by one spin, but overall we did pretty good with the harass game at the early stages of the game. We ended up winning that trade for the damage. And of course, this is the hardest part about this strategy, is the early games, because Eudora doesn't have like a really good wave clear. She only has her second skill, and her second skill. She only has her first skill, which deals damage with a Thunderbolt AOE. It's like a triangular damage. Wherever that skill lands, or wherever that skill is, that's the only people you're gonna hit with the units. And her second skill is just a normal stun, and it only stuns one guy and one hero and one unit. And this is actually really bad for Akatsu, because instead of flickering out, he didn't use flicker at all. That right there, he had flicker. Actually, I was asking him if he had flicker, but he wanted to save it, but he ended up dying because he saved it. Right here, I was trying to help the Moscow, but the time Moscow was dead, I already got baited into it. You feel me? So I just kind of got baited into that Moscow dying. I was trying to help. He went here instead of come to me, which I don't really get. Like, I'm there to help you, and he look at his first item. Did you guys see Moscow's first item? Not even like mana boots or something. So it's like really bad. Moscow uses a lot of mana early game. So I mean, that's alright. It's 3-0, yes. We just need level 4 for me and Akatsu strategy to work. We're not really worried about it. Moscow will do some stupid stuff here and there, but overall, like, he gets fed early game and he does okay towards the end, since Moscow is really strong late game, of course. And we see them doing the turtle. We can't really do anything since the Minotaur is all the way down here, and I can't really frontline, so there's no way we can contest, and we're outnumbered. I didn't even bother going for it because I know that we won't be able to steal it. We're just gonna waste our time. Maybe Hayabusa had a chance with retribution, but other than that, Hayabusa, if he doesn't retreat correctly, he's not gonna be able to steal it, and he might end up dying because of it. So right here, we're just gonna try to just trade the damages with the Grok and the Harith. So far, we're actually doing good as a duo, me and Akatsu. We're out trading this Harith. We're out trading this Harith and Grok altogether, like overall. And we see that Hayabusa got ganked right here at the jungle, but we ended up getting that trade for that Hayabusa. So ended up killing that Hellcurt. Nice ulti from Minotaur to save me. And this look at this monkey, super greedy for me, but he's gonna end up running back. That was a clone, and I should be good to go. And I'm back. Need to wait. Oh, all we need to do is wait for an ulti, get a pick, boom, easy, right? That's all we need to do. Me and Akatsu, we're both level 4 now. He's level 5. So just wait. Pretty much the strategy is burst them before they can do anything. This is like kill them before you can do anything, because you can't really counter that, right? You feel me? You can't really counter the burst, and then look, once he gets caught, he's done for. They can't do anything if you're gonna kill them, and there's no way to dodge it too. There's no way to dodge it. You cannot purify it. Maybe you can Aegis. You can Aegis it. That's about it. But at this current meta, like, Aegis is not really taken anymore, except for Claude. Claude uses Aegis. Thomas uses Aegis. There's a couple people that uses Aegis, but like overall, like majority of the heroes right now in this current meta uses a lot of Purify. They use a lot of Purify, and you cannot Purify Yudora's ulti. You can Purify Yudora's stun, but not her ulti, which is, you know, that's the thing about it. And like marksmen, mages usually take retributions, right? So they don't usually have like Aegis running, or they don't even have healing spell running. They need like a healer to be able to save them, like Angela maybe, or Estes. I don't know. I don't even know if Estes could save could save someone against a Eudora, because Estes is a heal over time. It takes time for Estes to heal. It's not like an instant heal, you know what I mean? It takes time to build up that heal, and then if Eudora just bursts you, like full 0 to 100, you can't do anything about it. So that was a very good steal from Hayabusa right there. I'm just waiting, and hopefully Minotaur was gonna land the ult. I focused Harith intentionally, because I didn't want to ult like a fake clone and waste my ulti. So I focused and aimed my ulti on Harith intentionally for that, and that is what happened there. And Akatsu was just there next to me. All Akatsu needs to do is stay next to me and get some kills, pretty much get fed. Right now he doesn't really have any items, so his burst is actually not that strong yet. So Eudora's endgame is actually insane. Her ult is like every 15 seconds, maybe every 15 seconds, or if she builds cooldown, maybe 13 seconds at most. So it's actually really good. Even if you do waste it on a tank, you have it in around 13 seconds or so, right? And if you build fleeting time, even more, right? So I told him to build fleeting time actually, so he can keep ulting whenever we get kills. Right here, I'm just trying to zone out the monkey, and I actually ended up getting the actual one before his passive comes out and his ulti comes out. So we ended up getting that monkey for free. And that's another kill for Eudora right here. And I get caught right here by Harith, so I didn't have ulti no more for Harith, so can't really do anything. But it doesn't matter. Look at Akatsu with the Eudora though. It's actually working a bit. We just didn't manage to focus the Harith at this current team fight. But he ended up getting 3 people right there. Alright, for that team fight, he ended up getting 3 people. Moskov could have actually won this, but the only way he could have won that is if he sidesteps. If you're a marksman and you stand still like that, you're not gonna win. You need to move around and outplay the other team, right? You can't just be standing there and auto attacking. You gotta like dash around and sidestep. What he did wrong was he just stood still and he tried to out auto attack Kimmy, which was not a good idea. And he knew that he had Purify, so he should have known. This was a nice wall by Grok. I usually do that, so he couldn't contest the Lord. But that's alright. That's alright. Minotaur looking for an ulti right here. I'm just trying to harass with my first kill, really. Trying to get Grok as low as possible, since this Grok is like super aggressive. He, I don't know. This Grok likes getting free hit. He likes like fronting without his teammates behind him, which kind of sucks. You see what I mean? Like, the only way to front as Grok is when you're checking a bush. But he fronts like all the time, just because. He just fronts just because. They got the top tower. We couldn't really protect that. There was minions over there, and the clone just hit it. But that's alright. We're right here. We're trying to go for the blue. I actually end up getting the blue, I think. No, I didn't. Alright, so Hellcurt actually ulted, but I get to ult Hellcurt after. So I managed to actually survive. After his silence got done, I ulted right away, because I had no choice but to ult him, or else he was going to kill me. And Moskov right here, he could have saw second skill Monkey right here, but he didn't, and he ended up dying for it. So he got 1v1 by Monkey. I also don't know what item Moskov is building, because right about now he should have like Scarlet Phantom and Endless Battle, so for lifesteal and attack speed. But I don't think he has sustain. He's building Moskov differently. He might have gone for like Demon Hunter Sword or something first build, which is not a bad item first build, but I just prefer Scarlet, and then it's Mana Boot, Scarlet, and then Endless Battle, and then Demon Hunter Sword for the tanky people, because Endless Battle has some lifesteal in it too. So right here, as you can see, this is what I was talking about earlier, just Grok trying to get free hit. You know what I mean? Like, he always fronts without like any objective and without any follow up, and then he just ends up dying for it. Like, why engage when there's nothing to follow you up? You know what I mean? Yeah, right. So that's pretty much his mistake right there. He just keeps fronting, thinking like he's invincible. You know, yes, you're a grok, but you don't want to just go around side to side, thinking that you're not gonna die at all. You will die at some point, and if you get harassed for free, you're just giving us free damage, right? So right here, me and Akatsu, I told Akatsu to just stay next to me. I'm spamming my ulti in case Hellcrit goes into him. So there you go. We get Harith. I actually got Harith with the with my ulti, but we ended up not getting that burst. But anyways, we're still here, and we should be able to kill this Harith with the stun. Boom, I get it with my first kill right there. And Grok, luckily, Minotaur had heal on me. Grok missed the ulti, and I'm good. I'm safe, right? We good. I'm cheering over there. We good. Usually I build Kaja support, but right now I'm building Kaja as a mage, like more of like a damage type, since the strategy was to kill as fast as possible before they can even do anything, right? So that's why I'm going full burst on Kaja with the lightning truncheon, fleeting time, and all that, right? And I'm actually gonna build Calamity Reaper as well, and Immortality at the end of the game. I want to build Immortality because I'm gonna be the one engaging for Akatsu. So every time I go in, I have the risk of dying, and I'm really squishy with these with the items I'm buying. So I wanted to buy Emo just to make sure that I have a second life in case they focus me instead of focusing some other guy, right? So right here, we're just trying to chill. We're trying to find out where they are. I sold out the magic book that I bought because I knew that I needed Immortality, and I'm gonna prioritize it first. Again, look at the Grok just getting free hit right there. There's really no objectives in his mind. He just, you know, like, he just likes fronting. You see what I mean? You see this? He just likes fronting and getting free damage, and he's gonna get bursted here. Look at this. You know what I mean? Like, this is why we actually, that's one reason why we won. The Grok was kind of out of position all the time. Yes, you're a tank, but if you guys did not know, tanks can be out of position as well. There's a point to where, yes, it's okay to put pressure. You're supposed to put pressure as a Grok, but there's a line to it. You need to know your limits, and his limits definitely he definitely does not know his limits. I get to ult Kimmy, we get that kill right away. See what I mean? One stun, one kill, pretty much is what's happening right here. I'm not trying to steal the kills. We're just trying to just do as much damage as possible. So I ended up getting a double kill right there. But Moskov, we see Moskov. They did get the Lord earlier, and we see Moskov clearing this bot lane, so we're not really worried about it. And Hayabusa will be up by the time this minions come in, so we're not worried about that too. I actually ulted the Grok thinking that we could burst him, but apparently we did not burst him. So I should have just saved it for Hellcurt for later. But I mean, that's alright. We get to push towers anyways. Since he's so low, he needs to back up, right? We made Grok so low, he needs to recall and get some HP back, and that helps us push this tower since Grok won't be able to front. And Akatsu kind of got greedy right here, but he did not know that Kimmy had Winter Truncheon. So even if people will buy Winter Truncheon to counter the Eudora pick, the thing is, Mage Kimmy is not that good anymore, especially when the first skill got nerfed. It's not very good anymore, and not a lot of heroes buy Winter Truncheon. Goshen buys Winter Truncheon, and I mean, actually all the mages could buy Winter Truncheon. It's just that not a lot of them prefer it. So it messes up their itemization, and it gives them less damage because of it, right? Since you need to buy this item to counter Akatsu with the burst if you don't want to die. And that kind of messes him up. And I see Harith getting knocked up right here, so he messed up by dashing towards me, and I ended up ulting him, but I die for it. That's alright. We get to kill the Harith, and that's fine. I'm fine with that. I'm definitely fine with that, because Harith is the damage over time, and he's the main carry of their team. So same with Kimmy. Kimmy is the main carry, but at that point Kimmy had good positioning. I was just trying to get someone who had the bad positioning, which was Harith had the bad positioning. So we're good with it for now, right? Hayabusa is able to actually defend this, and Hellcurt is actually playing super scared. Instead of like putting pressure here at bot lane, when he saw Hayabusa here at mid lane, he backed and recalled since he doesn't want to get sandwiched. But I'm pretty sure he has ulti. I don't know if he ulted earlier, because if he has ulti, he could definitely keep pushing this lane and just ult out and run away. But I mean, considering that we do have a Kaja and a Eudora, it's really hard to pull off. And I understand why he's scared to push. And just the presence of Kaja Eudora, because if Hellcurt gets stunned and I ulti, he can't go anywhere. He's dead by then, right? So Akatsu trying to get this kill right here. If he had the ulti down on that Harith, he was dead. He was dead. That Harith was definitely dead. And look at the Grok. Look at the Grok. This is what I was talking about, like out of position all the time. He look at where he is and look at where the rest of his team is. His Harith just got harassed all the way to like 25% health, and he's still like fronting. He's still looking for an engagement. That's, you know, that's the very biggest mistake that he's done in this game right here. So not just because you're a tank, you're invincible. You're a tank, but you still need to position yourself correctly. I kind of mess up, but I managed to live. But Monkey's gonna kill me with the clones. Yeah, he's gonna kill me with the clones. I actually ulted the fake one. I thought it was a real one, but that's alright. Got way too greedy. I wanted to put pressure in the front line so we would be able to siege that tower right there. I didn't want Kimmy wave clearing the minions, so all I had to do was pretty much dash and try to ulti. But I died for it. But which is alright. It's an inhib tower for one death. I'll definitely take it. And look at here. Look at Kimmy, super scared super scared about the Eudora ulti. I mean, I would be too. If he doesn't have Winter Chuncheon, because he used Winter Chuncheon earlier, I told Akatsu that he doesn't have Winter Chuncheon. So he was definitely scared. I was telling my teammates to bait Lord, and it took me a while to actually type it correctly. So finally, Moskov and Hayabusa could actually duo the Lord. And what Akatsu just needs to do is wait in this bush. Just wait and look for a pick. If Harith goes in and like Kimmy, they get one comboed by Akatsu. We get Lord right there, so definitely well done. The Grok trying to kill the Eudora. So look at the Grok trying to kill the Eudora, and again, Grok's gonna get bursted right here. We're actually gonna end up getting him again. So very nice like positioning and micro from Akatsu on that play, and I get to ult Kimmy. I die, but I still have flicker and dash, so I should be good, right? And I did live with 1 HP. Super lucky right there. The Lord is gonna respawn, and Harith just died from Eudora right there. Again, I'm telling you, even if Eudora's alone at late game, Eudora will burst that Harith. Unless that Harith has like Aegis, or if that Harith has like Winter Chuncheon, or if that Harith built Magic Resist. That's the only way to counter this Eudora. But if you're going full damage Harith, you're definitely gonna lose to Eudora if you get caught like on a bush or something, on an ambush. There's no way to dodge it. There's just no way. So it's like super hard to actually play Harith with a Eudora just roaming around and focusing you. As long as the Eudora just, you know, chooses the correct targets, like you don't want to ulti Grok all the time and waste your ulti as a Eudora on the Grok. And right here, look at this. We saw that he had Winter Chuncheon, so very nice Purify from him, but it doesn't even matter. Like I said, Purify doesn't do anything on a Eudora ulti, and that's what happened to Kimmy. He had Winter Chuncheon, but he knew he was dead. He had to Purify because he knew I had ulti. And look at that. He can't do anything. If you get ulted, he had fleeting time, you're done for. And that's why this strategy actually worked. And hopefully you guys enjoy that. A lot of people are underestimating Eudora, but with the right team comp, I believe that Eudora is actually not a bad pick, to be honest. She's just really weak early game. You just need to get through early game and position yourself correctly. Hopefully your team does not feed. That's the most important part. So let's see here. Let's look at the stats. Oops, I kind of missed it there. I missed it. There you go. So Eudora did 32% of damage in a span of 17 or 18 minutes. But the thing about that is, Eudora is a burst hero, right? She's not really a damage overtime hero. Compared to Moskov. Moskov is a damage overtime hero because he has the basic attack. But either way, he still got out damaged by a Eudora burst. He went 15-3 and 9, and I was 5-4 and 21 with 21 assists. Considering we had 30 kills, so if you count that up, I had 26 kill participation kills, and Akatsu had 20. What is this? 15 plus 9 is 24, so he had 24 participation kills overall. So that's super good. Hayabusa was just there to split push in Moscow with the tower push. So overall, the minutes were actually set really well as well. So props to him as well. But again, yes, this guy got MVP, but look, he got out damaged by Eudora. As long as we pretty much play and team play, me and Akatsu dynamic duo, and you know, team up on this guy correctly, he's not gonna be able to do anything. And if this guy is not if this guy's not fed, and this guy's fed, or anybody, any carries, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter on this team comp. You know what I mean? It's just not Harith. Same with Kimmy. The only way Kimmy actually countered Akatsu was because of the Winter Truncheon. Like for Hellcurt, maybe he could counter with the silence, but he can't do anything else. He can silence at least one of us, and then I would be able to either ulti or he would be able to stun, and it doesn't matter. He's gonna get ulted anyways. So that was the strategy here. Pretty much kill someone before they do anything, right? And not the tanks. Look at what the tank did. He went 0-9. Because he was, I mean, positioning really bad, to be honest. And it was really hard to frontline with this team comp, especially with the monkey. That's why nobody plays monkey. Look at this. Nobody plays monkey because, I don't know. I mean, he deals a lot of damage, like 1v1, but overall, he's just not a good hero. Not a lot of crowd control. Yes, you may get faked out sometimes by a clone, but that's about it, right? Maybe a good split pusher. Other than that, like, I don't see monkey that has like a lot of potential on a mythic tier level. And that's it, guys. I keep saying that's about it. That's kind of annoying. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget to like and subscribe the video. Tell me what you guys think about this strategy right here. You should try it out yourself. I think if you have a good Kaja player and a Eudora player, you could definitely make it work. So don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and maybe even share it. All right? Comment section below. Tell me what you think about the strategy. All right? Thank you guys. Peace.